There is a study for coastal flooding in Rockingham County, which is currently underway and could result in possible changes in flood insurance maps, terms, insurance requirements with FEMA. Let me just comment on that because I want people to know what's going on. The maps for Essex County in Massachusetts, they're working north. Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine were recently completed. And I guess I'm quite disturbed about the result of that, because what they have done is they have completely changed the system used by FEMA for flood management and for insurance, which is the most important thing. My understanding of what's going on is that they have changed the flood elevations. And for those people who are in non-special flood hazard risk areas or will be classified there, you can purchase your insurance now for, and this I'm quoting from what they hand out in Massachusetts, the first year grandfathered rates are $388. The second year is $1,808. If you decide not to purchase it during the grandfathered period, the cost jumps to $3,062 and then to $6,843. We need to pay attention as this program progresses in New Hampshire, because rates could be similar. They could be the same thing. Basically, the federal government's undergoing some real stressful areas in paying for floods that have resulted across the country in the last few years, and of course the fund is being depleted. So they're redoing the entire system and coming out with higher rates. When they get to this system and they release their figures, people are encouraged to go ahead and buy the flood insurance so they'll be grandfathered. Because if you're not, then that $3,000 figure may be what you buy it for. The hook is that you cannot sell your house unless you have the flood insurance. That's what's being put into the FEMA statute. So it's important that you have it, because you can never be able to sell your property again without buying the insurance. At least that's what they're telling people in Massachusetts right now in the last finished process.
That's not making sense. If the issue is one of the buyer, at least historically in financing, okay? In other words, if you're going to purchase a house, you wish to get a mortgage, and you're in a flood zone, in theory, the company writing the mortgage is going to tell you that you have to have flood insurance, okay? If you're not taking out a mortgage, then there's no issue there. It's your decision whether you want to take the risk. What are they? I mean, I don't think the federal government can say you can't sell.
Quite a mandate.
Hmm?
That's quite a mandate.
Yeah, I think there's some confusion on that.
Could you email that granularity to the board members, please?
I will.
Mr. Manager,
Yeah,
thank you.
we will do that. I'm just concerned that there are things going on that we haven't been informed of yet, and they're just beginning the process in New Hampshire. The explanation they're giving in Salisbury, Massachusetts, where the last unit coming up this way, is quite inconsistent with their position in the past. And I agree their position in the past was you had your option. You could either purchase or not purchase. If you were in a flood zone, you had to purchase to get your mortgage.
Right.
They're basically trying to change those rules so that it works in some other manner. And that's quite a heavy penalty to undergo. It's also a remarkable change. What they're really saying is, you need to buy now, or we're going to hit you twice as hard later.